All right, good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? Well, I'm back, and I came back wanting to do a tutorial, like I said before in my first video. But I think I'm gonna start off with the mistakes that I made when I started working with wood. All right, I uh, maybe like a soldier, I wanted to have all the latest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wanted to go get the waltz, table saw and all that other stuff. And I realized that I was just paying for the name, um, because all the saws do the same thing. Okay, so that was a mistake that I made. I wanted to go and buy, Makita and DeWalt and all that stuff. And yeah, it's nice. It's good brand. It does everything that you want it to do, but a porta cable or the brand from uh, um, Walmart or whatever, they all do the same. The biggest thing is keeping your saw blades sharp, replacing them, whatever, is just knowing what each saw blade does for each type of wood that you're using. That's what makes the cuts on it, you know, the way you want them. So, like I said, I'm gonna take you around my garage and I'm gonna show you the equipment that I have and some of the equipment that I got and don't use. All right, so you gotta excuse the mess. I'm getting ready for a couple of events here for Christmas. I'm doing the Christmas tree lighting at Copper's Cove. I'm doing Frost Fest at Harker Heights here in the Killeen area. So just excuse the mess, all right? Okay, so one thing that I got that I really think is it's a good buy is my miter saw. Okay, so I got this at Lowe's. It's a Cobalt. It's a 10-inch. It has a 10-inch blade. It does 45 angles. It does everything I needed to do. I had some extra wood that I had bought, so I made this table, okay, to help me, with long cuts and everything. So, I don't know if you can see it pretty good. I don't have a camera. I'm using my phone, so, but it works for what I needed to do. Another thing I created was the table saw table. Let me get this out of the way. Let me switch my camera on. All right, I guess. Here we go. This is my work table right here. I incorporated the table saw so I can use the whole table as a cutting station. It works pretty good for what I do. I usually, when I buy long sheets like this, and I go to Home Depot or Lowe's, I have them cut it in half, so it's more manageable for me here in my garage. One thing that I use constantly is my brad nailer. Glue and brad nails is a lot of things that I use. Okay, this is the mess right here. Of course, shop vac. It's essential because wood creates a lot of dust. Uh, One big thing that I use is my routing table. I use it for my, for my bottle openers that I make, for the coin holders, coin holders that I make. Uh, I use it. I use it a lot. Another thing that I use is my bandsaw. A lot of detail cuts. It's great. Um, I have a joiner here that I use, and I've been using this as my planer. Because most of the stuff that I do is 6 inches or smaller, and then I add it together and glue it together to make a big piece. Drill press. It's nice to have, but not a must. I mean, you can use your drill, but I love it because it makes real precision drill holes. I have a planer under my table. It's full of dust. I really don't use it. It's something that I thought I had to have, but I don't, and I don't use it. I have this is my big money maker, I guess, is my laser machine. I can engrave, I can cut out. It's just some of the stuff that I've been. It's just I use all this wood that I used to cut out to play with, and to make other things that I would like to make in a large scale. Okay, so what else? Oh, I have this is a CNC machine that I have. All right, but as you can see, it's just a rummage collector, because even though I have used it a lot, but again, not enough to say, oh, I need it because I use it every day. Man, I don't. It's just, it was one of those luxuries that I thought I needed and realized that I really didn't. This right here is an item that you must have. Unless you want to have forearms like Pai, this is a lifesaver. I don't know. I need to get like 2 more batteries, because I go through batteries at least every other day, and because I use it so much. Also, what else? Of course, your screwdrivers, your tape measure. You have to. At least me, I have about 4 tape measures everywhere, because I don't usually wear a apron, so I leave them. I measure it here, and then I take it with me. I cut, then I forget where I left it, and then So I had to have a tape measure everywhere. It's very easy to get distracted, and to get into that mode where you think you need everything. It's nice. It would be nice to go out and buy everything that you need, to get the DeWalt's, to get the Makita, to get all that stuff, but it's not really necessary. A lot of these items that I have, I bought off of Facebook, on the garage sale things or whatever, yard sales. Where else? pawn shops. You know, it's just knowing and what you're looking for and waiting for the right time to purchase, you know, those items. Um, well, you know, it's like I said, I wanted to do the tutorial, but last night, whenever I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, I need to get this, and I need to get that. But you know, I was telling my wife, I need to get a camera so I can actually show and this and that. And then my wife's like, do you need it or do you want it? I said, well, no, I don't need it because I did my first video on my phone. So, you know, I want it. Like I said, you know, it's one of those things that goes and comes and you think you need, but you just want, and it ends up sitting, collecting dust, and you putting rummage on it because you know you're not going to use it until somebody actually asks you to do something on it. Well, like I said before, uh, Tops Woodwork is open and for business, and all your woodcraft needs, laser engraving needs. You know, it's if you want to know or don't know how to do something, I might not know, but you know what? I will research it. I will think about how I would do it, and then I'll get back to you. And if you want me to make a video of that, then I can do that. Like I said, I just want to help out those that are starting out. And again, you don't have to spend $1 million to, you know, start a little hobby or start your own business. So everything comes, you know, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but God willing, it will happen. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you again. See you the next time. And again, I want to do a tutorial on how to make a paddle. And maybe that would be my next video next week. All right. Later.